Okay, hello everyone. How are you guys? Very, very, very good afternoon to all of you. Eid Mubarak, Salam Ramadan, and happy fasting. Okay, selamat berpuasa to all my Muslim friends, Muslim clients, and to all Malaysians, and as well as Muslims from all over the world who are joining us today. Okay, so can you all hear me clearly? If you can hear me clearly, please let me know. Yeah, I think the sound is working. Do let me know if the sound is clear. Okay, everyone, please comment in the comment column in the chat box. Please let me know if the sound is clear. Yeah. Very good afternoon, everyone. So I've heard the first yes. So everyone can hear me. For those who cannot hear me clearly, I'm sorry. Probably you need to check your microphone. Okay, is it microphone? No, you have to check. Yeah, you have to check your earphone. Sorry, not microphone. Yeah, you have to check your earphone. Okay, so just a bit of starting trouble. I think every time I have like a huge time gap before we start another class. Okay, I don't like to have back to back, back to back, back to back because a lot of knowledge cannot be shared very quickly. Again, you guys don't need time to synthesize information. Okay, so again, let me restart again properly. So salam Ramadan, selamat berpuasa to all my followers, to all my friends, and to all my family members as well. Okay, and to all my friends from all over the world. Okay, and my Malaysian friends as well. Okay, as always. So it's a very good month. It's a month where we are heading towards a very good celebration, and also very important for me because that's when I take my break. Okay, my very good break. Usually, I'll close my office for a week. I will send all my staff back to Kelantan. I want them to go celebrate with their family, have fun, have a good time with their family, and so on. Normally, I'll shut down the office lah. Okay, so I look forward to Raya as well. I look forward to Eid as well. Okay, the camera is a bit cornered. Okay, now better. Okay, so I hope you guys are prepared very well for celebration. And more important than that, okay, very, very important than that, very, very important announcement. Please push forward whatever pending task that you have, whatever that you have not done yet. Chapter never write, or proposal never write, paper never write, correction never do, never go see your supervisor, never submit progress, or no progress at all. It's okay. Okay, it's okay. There is no point regretting over spilled beans again. So now we have to think about how we're going to move forward. So we have 1 month more or less again before Raya, before Eid. So this is the time for us to push as much as we can. Okay, this is the time that we really practice very good behavior. I believe in that as well, and I would advise all of you to progress, work on your PhD. Okay, work on your papers, work on your proposal, move forward. So at least you can celebrate peacefully. Okay, at least you all of us can celebrate peacefully as well. So make sure you keep that in mind, and as much as you can, write at least one chapter or two chapters. At least get things going. Write your papers, release it, submit your paper if possible to journals before you go for your celebration, so that once you come back, you can have a peace of mind and can focus the rest as well. Okay, all right. So keep that in mind. So on that note is why today specifically on 23rd of March sharp today I'm organizing this class, review journal writing before proposal defense. Okay. Thank you, Nisha. Thank you very much. So the positivity is very important, because let me tell you why positivity is important. Because the journey is tough. Okay, I can tell this million times lah. Okay, no matter what I say, nothing is going to make your journey easy. Nothing. I can only assist and help. Okay, as much as I can. Whether I help it through my free classes, whether I help it through my free advice, whether I help it through my services, whether through my consultancy, doesn't matter. Okay, as long as I deliver my responsibility as a experienced PhD holder, I do my part. You have to do your part. Okay, whether you only come to my free classes, learn from there, and then you progress, I am totally okay. No problem. What I want to do is spread positivity, like what Nisha just said, and based on the positivity, at least it would reduce your burden, okay, your burden of PhD, your burden of research, your burden of publication. It's a very big burden. It's a very big responsibility that you have taken on your shoulder. Okay, it's not an easy journey. I have to tell you that. Okay, and I have to give the credit to you guys also, because you guys are struggling and it's not easy. No one, if anyone tells you it's easy, I can tell you it is not. Okay, it is not. It is definitely challenging, but that's what PhD is all about, kan? Okay, that's what PhD is all about, or masters is all about. If it is easy, everyone on the street will have PhD. They don't. Okay, so when you walk in a street, when you have, like, 50 people walking there, I think probably only like two or maybe one or maybe none will have PhD. So that makes it very complex. Okay, it is something very similar to becoming a millionaire or billionaire. You don't see billionaire all the time. Same thing, you don't see PhD holders all the time. So that's the thing that you've taken up, the mental that you have carried. So it's a very positive thing. This is a very good month. It's a very good month for you to push, because you have a goal. You have a goal to go back to kampung, to balik kampung, to go back to your village. Okay, if you're from any other countries apart from Malaysia, in Malaysia we all go back kampung. Okay, we all go back to our village. All right, even I go back to my town. Okay, my town is Remban lah, so I'm literally there anyway. Okay, so I try not to go for holidays during that time, because I just want to relax with my family. All right, so if you want to do that, progress. You need to progress. So at least you have a peace of mind, self-satisfaction, and then you can really celebrate very well. Okay, so on that note, that's why sharp today, 23rd of March, I'm focusing on review journal writing, because for those who are writing proposal, moving towards proposal, completing it whatsoever, you need to start thinking about writing your paper right now. Or even while you're writing a proposal, you should already start figuring out what paper you want to write. Don't wait until you collect data baru nak tulis paper baru, only then you want to write a paper. You don't want to do that. Okay, you don't want to do that, because that will be too late. You have to remember, in order to write a paper, it will take time. Proofreading will take more time. Then your supervisor will correct, that will take more time. Then only you will submit, and that editorial to process, to send to reviewer come back, go back and forth. Kalau reject, after reject, you have to go submit somewhere else, come back. All these whole processes is going to take time. Okay, it's going to really put a toll on you. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we have a question here. Will there be a recorded version? Yes, you can find it on my Facebook page later. Okay, Jalil, you can join later. Okay, no worries on that. Nim Viva, very correct. Thanks for your continuous support. No problem. Okay, how we download what? Sumaya, sorry, could you please explain a bit more? This video later you can watch on Facebook. Okay, all right. So let's focus on what we can do, what we can produce in this very, very important month, how productive we can be before our celebration. Okay, so now before we move forward, okay, I think it's very important for you to help your friends. It's very important for you to help your colleagues. And you don't know how cheeky, or shouldn't say this word, like how dirty Facebook can be. Even people come and click register for the class, interested to go and so on, they still won't be notified about the class. So I really need your help. Okay, it's a personal request from me to you. Unfortunately, that's what Facebook had become. I'm going to start TikTok live very soon, because Facebook is really blocking people from joining live, because they don't show to people, unfortunately. So I really need your help. Please hit the share button. The share button is like an arrow. Share it on any profile, or you can copy the link, share it on your WhatsApp, Telegram group. Let your other friends to come and join, because most of them don't know they can write review journal and meet the requirements to graduate very early. Don't need to wait until they finish the thesis. Okay, and please, 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 in the comment column, tag your friends. Okay, press add. Okay, you can press this button. Not this, my handwriting always very horrible. Okay, so you press add, and then you can tag your friends. Each of you tag at least 3 or 4 of your friends, so they can come and join. Okay, so don't forget to do that. Please hit share button and tag your friends, and don't forget the like button. Always tap on the like button. Okay, and whatever questions that you have, please feel free to ask in the comment column. Okay, if you're doing anything else, stop doing it. Forget all that. Okay, focus here. Whatever questions you have, don't feel shy, just ask. When you're doing PhD, when you're doing research, be bold, ask questions. Okay, so this month we have done very, very fantastic classes. Although limited, I don't go live every day because I really got no time, but I still find time for you guys. So we had done a very good class on how to read a paper for literature review. The views spiraling. lot of people wanted to watch. This one very specifically to only one group, designing questionnaire instrument. Okay, followed by today is writing review journal before proposal defense. All these are recorded. You can find it in my playlist. Okay, you can find it. You can go and watch. How to go and find it? Very, very simple. Let me just show you very quickly. Let me close that. Okay. So here. Okay. So you go to Facebook page. Okay. This is the link to my Facebook, because many ask, will the class be recorded or not? Yes, it will be recorded. So here is the link to my Facebook page. Thank you very much, Nazuha. For those who haven't tagged your friends, please go ahead and tag now. Hit the share button. Let them all come and join. Okay. Please do that. And then here is the link to my Facebook page. Once you have this link, you can click it directly. Open the Facebook page. Once you arrive here, don't forget to hit the follow or like button. Make sure you do that. Otherwise, if you even after clicking the follow button, Facebook don't show the classes. If you don't click, lagi lah, it will never show you. As simple as that. So then you click videos. Okay, the videos are here. You can watch all the classes here. Okay, so all the previous classes are all here in this playlist. Okay, so click see all. You can find all the playlists here. All the classes, 123 or 123 classes so far. Okay. Miss Asiana, I'm 50 this year. Watching a live session to gain the semangat of pursuing PhD. Please do. It's a very good thing to pursue. It's not going to be easy, but we are here to help you. We are here to assist you in any manner possible, like, free classes, coaching, and so on. We can always help you. Don't need to worry. Even if you're stuck, you can always come. My office is based in Cyberjaya. Feel free. Okay. So thank you very much, Amne, for tagging your friend. Thank you very much, Kamalia, for tagging your friend. Very good. Thank you so much. So this is where you go and find all the classes. Okay, all the recordings of the previous classes. Okay. So let's continue. Okay. So now for those who have joined us today, just to know a bit about what you guys are doing now, where you are presently. Very important to know that. What is your current stage now? In the comment column, all of you please respond. Whether you are new to PhD, number 1, or number 2, proposal, or number 3, proposal done, or number 4, thesis done. Okay, you guys are at which stage now? Please kindly comment in the comment column so that we can know, or I can advise how you can strategize based on your current condition, current situation. Okay, maybe I can advise what strategy you can apply to finish your PhD or master's requirement. Okay, so we have Bang, Road to Proposal Defense. Very good. I wish you all the best. Okay, okay, we got more coming. New PhD proposal, thesis writing, collection of data, proposal, need to publish my systematic review. Very good. 2223, proposal done. Okay, for those who have finished proposal, this is for those number 3 lah, number 3 here, number 3. Please quickly start working on extracting your review paper right now. Okay, don't wait, don't delay. As soon as your proposal done, your review paper must come out already. Okay, at least 1 or 2 review papers can be done. A systematic review paper can be done, a conceptual paper can be done. You should, not that I'm just simply saying it, it is part of our services that we provide for many of our clients. Those 2 must come out, because most of the universities in Malaysia have requirements to publish, Malaysia at least, 2 Scopus papers. So normally for clients that we coach, after their proposal, very early, they already meet their requirements already. They don't need to worry about finishing, collecting data, and then only need to write paper. The stress won't be there. They will finish very early. Okay. So yes, that is what normally we will do. Okay. So if you are working towards proposal, okay, if you're working towards proposal, then start planning also. You don't need to extract immediately, but you can plan already. This is what I want to write. This is what I want to write. Okay, and so on. If you're new to PhD, don't focus on review paper yet. Focus on completing your proposal. If you're stuck with finding new topic, you don't know how to pursue further, you don't know how to move forward, you can always come and approach us. I will see how I can help. Okay. And for those who are finishing thesis almost, for these people, don't quickly write empirical paper first. Don't. Okay, you must focus on finishing a review paper first, then go to empirical paper, because once you finish your empirical paper, it's very hard for you to do reversal to write review paper, because the empirical will be the advanced stage of your review. Remember that, huh? Write always your review paper first. If you want to write more papers after your thesis done, then you write your empirical paper. Always keep that in mind. That is the strategy you should apply. Okay, so I hope that is clear. Now today we're going to cover ISI, Scopus, Web of Science lah. Right and wrong in review paper, review styles, checklist, SLR processes. So there are two kinds of papers that you can publish. One being Scopus, one more being Web of Science. Recently, I know most of you would have hit with no massive news of MDPI becoming predatory journals and so on. What is the lesson that we can learn? I'm not against MDPI. I like MDPI. Yeah? Last year, I published a Q1 paper in MDPI. All right. So then now eventually it became predatory journal. So-called lah. I wouldn't say it's a predatory journal yet, but a lot of people are claiming. A lot of people don't like MDPI because it's expensive. A lot of people think that other journals are cheap. That's not the case. All journals are expensive. Just that Elsevier, Taylor, Francis, Wiley, all these prominent journals don't charge you the money. They charge university the money because universities are paying them under subscription model. That means they will subscribe so that we can read your journals. That's why you can access some. You cannot access some. Only some you can access. Okay. But MDPI, Frontiers, IEEE Access, PLOS One, scientific reports by Nature, all these are Elsevier, Helion, all these are 100% open access. That means they don't charge the university, they charge you. So either way, they charge someone. Nothing is free. Okay, Elsevier is a $1 billion company. If you 6 billion, I think they're worth. So if you think that they are giving you something for free, I mean they are letting you publish for free, you are wrong. Definitely not. They're charging university. Science Direct is charging university to read their journals. So they don't charge you. So they know most universities are not paying nowadays. They don't want to subscribe because it's too expensive. So what they do, they are also moving towards open access gradually. That's why they release Elsevier Helion. Helion is free. It's open access, and it's 1,900 USD to pay. Okay, so MDPI alone is not a bad journal. MDPI is slightly bad because they published too many. They became greedy, so the quality dropped. That's their issue. But otherwise, they are fantastic if you ask me, because they are very fast. Okay, so always identify, do you want to do Scopus? Do you want to do Web of Science? If you ask me, review papers, if possible, focus on Scopus only. Systematic review, you can go for Web of Science. We have done many. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think we got acceptance couple of days back for one of our clients. Where is that? Let me see. I think I saved it here somewhere. Need to post. Is it this? No, not this. Journal acceptance. This one. Okay. So I cannot show this exactly, but let me just show this. Okay. So I cannot show the name yet. So this one is what we have received. So this is a systematic review paper. Systematic review paper accepted in Web of Science. Okay, Web of Science and a Scopus journal as well. So I think we submitted about 2 or 3 months ago. This was quite fast actually. So we managed to get acceptance. Okay, managed to get acceptance. So this is one example. One more example of open access is journal acceptance discount. This one also. Okay, this one is another example I wanted to share with you guys. This one is another paper that we got acceptance for our client. This one is a systematic review conceptual paper. This was in Frontiers. So Frontiers, you guys know it's very expensive, right? But most people don't know, but we know because we experience, we work with Frontiers for some time now. Even I published my own paper in Frontiers last December, Q1 journal also. Frontiers, you can actually ask for discount. Okay, you can ask for discount. So this one, we got the acceptance. We work together with the author, Dr. Lee. That's all I can tell you. I cannot tell you anymore who is that person exactly until the paper is published. They will give you 40% discount if you ask them nicely with valid reason. Frontiers will give you 40% discount. Elsevier, Helion also will give you discount. Last year, we got a few discounts for our clients also. This one, clients won't ask us. We will get it for them because we feel bad because they have to pay a lot for open access. So you can actually request for discount. But MDPI, I don't think so. I think they're not bothered. Part of the reason that They get such bad name, but it is possible. So within this 1 to 2 weeks itself, the ones that we coach from beginning until the end journal, I think few accepted already. These ones are official ones that I can share so far. Okay, so always aim review paper for Scopus. If required, Web of Science, like just now Frontiers, Web of Science, you can, but it's not easy. It's not easy. The paper must be different level. Okay, but it is definitely possible. I just shown you. Okay, it's definitely possible. Okay, don't bother to submit to ERA. I'm not really bothered about ERA. It's just a waste of time. ABDC is also good, but always try to focus on either Scopus or Web of Science or both. Okay, or both. So that is the category. So we have a question here. Doctor, how can I check Scopus Index Journal? Okay, Scopus Index Journal, you can check in scopus.com or you can check in simagojr.com. Okay, write it down, guys. Write it down. simagojr.com or scopus.com. Okay, I know this one, my video is blocking. So let me write here. simagojr.com, scopus.com. Okay, for Web of Science, okay, let me just hide this. For Web of Science, you can check it in Web of Science MJL, Master Journal List. Okay, MJL Master Journal List. Or you can check in Web of Science JCR. This one is free, this one is paid. This one is free, this one is paid, this one is free. Simago is free, MGL is free. Okay. Frontiers, Hindawi, and MDPI. Some universities blacklisted, not all. Okay. Malaysia, so far, no issues. Francis, most of our clients from China are still publishing in Francis. Only some universities banned, okay, or blacklisted. Okay, so another question. Just asking, Lakshmi, in your case, the Q1 paper published in MDPI journal and now it's US predatory journal. How will that affect your paper status? Actually, I'm not bothered because predatory journal is not officially declared. And I don't work for any universities. Okay, so I do my own hobby of publishing. So I'm not really bothered if it's predatory or not. For me, bottom line, they're still indexed in Scopus and Web of Science. So they're still valid. If Scopus kicks them out or Web of Science kicks them out, then that's a different story. Then it's predatory officially. Okay. So, okay. So now let's continue. I hope you guys are clear. Now we have Ramesh. Good afternoon. Every week I get at least one research paper for review from MDPI and other journals. MDPI offer 100 CHF voucher per review. Collector vouchers can be used for, yes, that's right. I also review. I'm a guest editor for MDPI Census. I'm a guest editor, not only reviewer, I'm a guest editor for MDPI. I have edited many of their journal series. MDPI Census were the most recent one that I did. Okay. Vince Wong, what is the difference between narrative, conceptual, systematic review? Narrative is more of storytelling. There is no protocol for narrative review. That means you do as you wish. That's why there is no standard to follow. For conceptual review is just a type of a variation of narrative review and a variation of systematic review. Conceptual review is basically the end goal is a conceptual framework. Narrative review, the end goal can be anything. Okay, so conceptual can be done under the mode of narrative review or can be done under the mode of systematic review. If you go to my Telegram group, last year I published a conceptual paper under scoping review. That's the best part, under scoping review, which is doable also, Q1 journal. Systematic review, you must follow a very, very strict protocol, which I'm going to share with you today. Stay until the end. I will share literally a protocol with you. All of three equivalent in terms of contribution. Contribution is equal, but recognition is different. People still widely recognize systematic review and scoping review because they follow protocol. Bang, my SU always asks me to look into Q1, Q2 paper. My question is, where do I need to look for it? You can look for it in Web of Science journal search. Okay. To answer your question, Bang Yadim, here, go and watch this. Literature review with Scopus, literature review with Web of Science. My classes. Go and watch that. You will find your answers already. Okay. Don't forget to go and watch. Okay. Where to publish? Okay. These are some of the journals that I always recommend. This MDPI, for time being, I would say don't go for it first. Let everything settle down. Let's see what decision Scopus and Web of Science will be making. Do they make any decision at all? Then we can decide based on that. Don't go for MDPI just yet. Give it some break. The rest are all fantastic journals that you can look into. But some people say MDPI only MDPI has very low quality journal. Actually, no. I have personally found many journals to be wrong, published in Emerald, published in Elsevier. I even have personally emailed many papers under Emerald. Wrong. The content will be wrong. Okay, but still accepted. Web of Science Q1, Web of Science Q2. So not necessarily MDPI, but MDPI looks a lot like a lot because they published too many papers. They became greedy. Okay. Right and wrong when it comes to a review paper. This is very, very crucial. Right and wrong. In a review paper, don't be a reporter. You are not reporting. You are not just reading and then copy and paste, reading and copy and paste. You're not reporting. You must be a reviewer. Remember, you must be a reviewer. Okay? You need to review, you need to criticize. Okay? In BM, we have a very nice word for that, pertikaikan. Okay? Make sure that you review. You go thoroughly into it. Don't just report. Don't just copy and paste and tell people. Because you know why? When you do that to review paper, they don't need to read your paper. They can read those papers. Why they want to read your paper? If you just copy and paste and submit, why they bother to accept your paper? They can just read those papers. Why? So there is no point there. And reporter presents facts because you just copy and paste what those are the facts. Reviewer presents fact. Okay, present fact and provide interesting insights. Review. Okay, review. Weak method is not good for review papers. Must reveal databases, must reveal systematic search conducted if you do systematic review. Okay, if you do systematic review. Thematic review, you can park it under systematic review concept for quali. You can. Okay, thematic review will come under systematic review for qualitative. You can do that. And that is definitely doable. We have worked on it before. We even had done a thematic review, systematic review, systematic review with thematic, with Prisma protocol, and the paper was accepted, I think, in Wiley Q1 journal, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. On the other spectrum, also we have done we have done a systematic review meta-analysis in education field. This was most recently also accepted. That one I think was, if I'm not mistaken, Elsevier, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. And always when it comes to review paper, work on forward and backward snowballing. Always. Okay. Work on backward and forward snowballing. What is that? You need to go back and watch my other classes. Okay, go back to my playlist, look for my literature review classes. I will explain to you what is forward and backward snowballing there. The next question from Shikin, very good question. How about bibliometric paper? We also worked on bibliometric paper. But bibliometric paper, when you want to get outcome like conceptual paper, or you want to get outcome like systematic review paper, it's very tough. Okay, you rather just write systematic review paper. Although some clients insist they want bibliometric paper, we will still consult them on that. We will still coach them how to write. But I would still recommend systematic review. I would strongly recommend that, or narrative review. Okay? Now, previous sessions, very important related classes. You, for those who are at the very early stage, okay, that means they are writing their proposal and so on, you can go and watch this class, Writing PhD Master Research Proposal. For those at the thesis stage, go and watch thesis strategies for minor correction, research gap and topic exploration for early beginners, time planning and proposal. Okay, for those that we are heading towards Eid celebration, myself also included. I want to take a break. All please go and watch this class, time planning, proposal, and thesis. Why? Because in this time planning, I've already included Eid break. I already included. So you can go and watch that class to do your planning for this next 1 month. Road to proposal defense, Viva. Well, you know that is definitely required by everyone. Literature review, Scopus, literature review with Web of Science, all about paraphrasing, literature review, reading, and summarizing. Okay. So, and also in addition to that, ISI Scopus Journal Rejection, there's another class for that. Review paper, my old class. Systematic literature review specifically on that, and minimum 3 papers from your thesis. Also another class that you can go and watch. All these are in my playlist. Aisha, how about meta-analysis? Is it considered? Yes. You have to do review first, then only you can do meta-analysis. Meta-analysis is an extension of systematic review. Okay? Okay, now coming to the most important topic. How many of you are joining my class for the first time? before I move forward, I need to tell you what are the templates you can use in order to write your class. Write your paper or write your proposal, especially paper lah. But for those who are still struggling in the proposal stage, I will also share with you what are the templates from my Telegram that you can use. But for that, you need to answer me, how many of you are joining my class for the first time? Please answer in the comment column. Okay, so we got only one person. The rest are all familiar ones. Okay, we have one more, Charita. We have Karyoti. Thank you, Karyoti. Thank you, Charita. Anyone else joining for the first time? Okay, I also, okay, now I'll come to that in a while. Rose Maria, one more. Yuzang, one more. Okay, guys, for all the newcomers, don't forget we have all these free templates: literature search databases, critical literature review templates, literature summary template. These are all important for your proposal, PhD thesis, and also your concept paper, your review paper. This one all you should go download and use. These are all free templates. It's very, very important for you to use this. And then literature matrix, very, very important for your review paper. Then problem statement, also very important for your proposal and also review paper. Here, systematic literature review template. I have one more special one. How to design your inclusion exclusion criteria. Also very, very, very important for you guys. Okay. And then you have, for those who are going to proposal defense Viva, you can download this template and use it. For those who wants to design their thesis table of content before they start writing, this is the table of content. For those who don't know which database to use for the systematic review, this is the template. And another important one, template number 14, Prisma 2020 flow diagram. Okay, this is the complete protocol that you can use, which you can find in my Telegram group. Okay, so which you can find. So who is not in my Telegram group, please comment in the chat box quickly now. Please comment in the chat box. All these you can download in my Telegram group. So this is how my Telegram group looks like. Okay, 12,624 members, the biggest academia consulting group, academia group in the world in Telegram. Okay, there is no such diversified group, right? So, and it's a group, that means you can share all the knowledge, you can ask questions, you can share your questionnaire to collect data, you can do all of that here. So for those who are not in the Telegram group, go to this link. Okay, go to this link. You will be able to find my Telegram group and then click that to join. And then you can use the search function to look for all the templates. So here are the templates. Okay, so you can type and then you can look. See, all the templates are here. For systematic protocol, you can download all that here. Systematic, I will tag it for your own convenience, systematic protocols to download. Okay, so click that link I've given. Okay, so here's the link. I'll give you 1 minute, very quick one. Go to that link, please. It's coming up again now, Linktree. Okay, this is the link. Go to that link. You'll basically arrive here. Make sure that you subscribe to the Linktree. Okay, then so that you'll be notified when there are new classes like this advertised. Okay, so you will know at least, so that I don't need, if you miss out my announcement, you will be notified. So make sure you subscribe, and then you can find all our information, our services here, and then all our templates you can request here. My Facebook group, my Telegram group is right there. So click that to join, and all the free video classes are here, all the free notes, TikTok channel, YouTube channel. My TikTok channel is picking up pace already now because I've started posting videos, started becoming active on TikTok. So you can go and join as well. So this is the link for you to, that will take you everywhere and anywhere. Okay. So before we go forward, before we continue further, I really need your help because I see the share rate is very low. Very disappointing, to be fair. Okay, so I really need your help to hit the share button, especially for those who are watching from my Facebook group. There is only 17 shares that took place. Okay, 17 shares. You can see the share button here. Okay, this is the share button. from your mobile device or from your laptop, you can see a share button like this. Please hit the share button. For all the resources that I'm providing, please hit the share button. Share it with your audience. Share on your profile so your friends can join as well. Okay, help others, because that's how Facebook works. Unfortunately, this is not me. If I want, I don't even want to ask you to share. For what? It's big trouble thing to ask, right? But that is how Facebook works, unfortunately. So please help me. Take 1 minute, hit the share button. Very important. Okay, it's right here. Okay, make sure you follow. This is very important for your own benefit. Make sure you follow. And then in the comment column, step number 2, in the comment column, please tag your friends. Ask them to come and join. For those who haven't joined yet, ask them to come and join. Okay, tag them in the comment column. Just press add button and make sure you hit the like button and finally hit the share button. Very, very crucial. These are the world that we are living in nowadays. So to tag your friend, just press add and type their name. You can just tag them easily. Okay. So please do that. Take 1 minute and then we shall continue. Very little share, only 17 shares. But thank you to all the sharers, by the way. Thank you to all of you who are sharing. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Okay, so make sure to tag your friend. Let's take 1 minute and then make sure to hit the share button and also the like button. Okay, so let's continue. Okay, I've already shared this already, where you can go and find all the resources. I've given the link to you as well. If some of you still cannot join the Telegram group to go and download our resources, please let me know. Okay, I will try to guide you again. Now, coming to review styles. Many people ask me, do I do bibliography? Do I do systematic? Do I do narrative? What is the difference? Here, I'm giving you a table with all the differences and the similarities. Okay, all the differences and similarities. So, systematic review is always number one. I prefer that also myself. Okay, systematic review is very good. So, here you can find all the advantages, disadvantages, applications, and all the guidelines as well. Guidelines you can also find on my Telegram group. You can. Okay. Then you can do extension of that. You can do meta-analysis. You can do both quanti and quali if you want to, but it's very complex. I have to be fair. It's very complex. Okay. After that, for medical studies, you can also medical health sciences, PhD, masters. You can do Cochrane review also. Scoping review is slightly different from systematic review. How different? You need to go and watch my class on scoping review versus systematic review. There is a specific dedicated class just for that. Then you have narrative review. Okay, what are the differences here? Okay, narrative, critical, conceptual review, state of review. These are all the same, just the final resulting outcome will be slightly different. If you realize here, narrative, critical, conceptual, and state of the art review don't have any protocols to follow, no processes, nothing to follow. You only do your review based on cowboy style, totally up to you. Okay, that is why narrative review sometimes is not widely accepted, although you can publish but not widely accepted. On the other hand, systematic review all the way to Cochrane, scoping, meta-analysis, all got guideline. This guideline all you can find in my Telegram group. Just go and click the search button and search for it. All the guideline you can find. Cochrane I don't have. I never shared about it. Scoping review definitely you can find also. Okay. For a unique and new research idea, which review do you recommend, especially when there is not enough study? I would recommend scoping review or narrative review, these two. These two will open up. Systematic review is a bit more specific. When you're at the beginning, you go and do these two, scoping and narrative review. All right. All the advantages and disadvantages, you can get the diagram. Later on, you can request. Okay, I'll send all of you email. I'll tell you how to request, but please wait. Stay until the end. Okay, so this is all the diagrams that you can do. Bottom line, don't confuse yourself, okay? Because that's why I have came up with this, okay? You guys know what is this, right? For those who have never seen this before, don't worry. You will be notified. I'll explain to you what is this diagram. Resuming a phone call, I'll leave it aside. Okay, so this is our consulting framework, 12 steps. But that is another story. What I want to tell you is I've already stated in my in my diagram here, okay, in my diagram here, when to extract papers. So how does this work? How does this whole framework works? When we start coaching and consulting students, starting from the 10 pages, first 10 pages proposal, we take them step by step. Okay, we take them step by step. So when they're struggling, they don't know which direction to go, when they're completely lost, then we give our helping hand inside. Okay, we'll tell, okay, come, let me help you. Let me coach you and take you through. Let me tell you what to do every step, and what you need to do now, next what you need to do, and so on. So that at least they can graduate on time, if not before time. I'm not an advocate of graduating on time, but at least they can finish. Okay, which our clients all the time finish with minor, with very small percentage only goes for major. No one reviva, no one failed before. None whatsoever. So from here, you finish your 10 pages proposal. Okay, then you write your chapters 1 to 3 after your supervisor says okay. Right after that, you must do a proofreading of your proposal before you start extracting papers. You must do a proofreading. And we are the only firm in the world that provides lifetime language warranty. Okay, all that we proofread. Here you have free revisions. Okay, under your terms and conditions, you'll get free revisions. Here you'll get language warranty. Then here is where you extract journals. Okay, so if you go look closely, I've suggested here, you can write conceptual paper and systematic review paper. Then you might be confused, doctor, which stage is this? This is PhD proposal stage. Okay, PhD proposal stage. So maybe some of you after proposal defense, some of you are still here finding topic, some of you writing your chapters 1 to 3. Either way, don't forget to finish this. You can fulfill your university requirement by writing 2 review papers here. You can. We have proven that before. Okay. But usually we do extraction, we do the coaching process, the consulting process, usually for students that we start from the beginning, but some students do come in between, at the middle. Once they only knew at the, after some point, like some of you only know now, and then they will come, we will still try to help. Okay. Then you do your defense coaching, which we will normally do. Okay, defense coaching before you go for proposal defense. We will explain everything, how to defend and so on. And PowerPoint slides, so we'll teach how to do. Then you do your proposal defense. Immediately, we will finish all the corrections. We will help you. We'll tell you how to finish all the corrections, major or minor. Never ever we had re-proposal defense in our entire lifetime of coaching students. Always minor, sometimes very, very minimally major. Even yesterday, we had 4 proposal defense. Okay, yeah, I don't name which university, but he had 4 proposal defense, all 4 minor correction. Very, very good outcome. This week is fantastic outcome for us. Okay, then only you start PhD thesis phase, where you go into data collection. We normally work on SPSS, AMOS, Smart PLS, eViews, MATLAB, and then we work on Stata and so on. Once we finish that, then we do chapters 4 and 5. After chapters 4 and 5, then we combine. Okay, we means when we coach, we combine together. Okay, then we combine chapters 1 to 3 and 4 and 5. We move to step number 9. We talk about alignment. We align the whole chapters 1 to 5. Okay, for those who are already at this stage, you are extracting papers here. This is the empirical papers that you can extract after you finish your chapters 1 to 5. My advice to you, hold first. Go back and write your review paper first. Why? Because once you already write your empirical paper here with data, you cannot write your review paper anymore, because this one already answered all the question. Then you cannot ask any more question. Okay, so always have a strategy. Write this first, then only write this if you want more papers. Okay, if you want more papers, then you do your proofreading for chapters 1 to 5 compulsory, because you're going for external examination. It is compulsory. Yeah, qualitative, we do NVivo as well, Karyoti. We do NVivo as well. For any queries on the services that we provide, here is the link directly to my WhatsApp. You can WhatsApp me directly, no problem. Okay, this proofreading, and remember, we offer up to 30% off for all proofreading. Up to 30% off. So don't forget that. And then Viva also, we will coach them. We will coach them until they will say, enough, Dr. Tawa, I cannot take it anymore. Until that level, because I want to make sure that they pass. I want to make sure that they get minor correction. Major also, it's okay, as long as not reviva, as long as not fail. Okay? That's our major goal. That's our major focus. Then step number 12, this is where we will coach them on or consult on Viva correction. This one must be done very carefully. Major or minor, all can be done, no problem. Then you are done. And not only that, some students, we still extract more journals after that. We will do scoping review, we will do meta-analysis, and so on and so forth. But this is our entire processes of taking a student master's or PhD from beginning until the end. The whole thing, we can look into. So how do we normally assist? We have mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4. Most of the students, most of the supervisors also, when they want to do publication, they will always go for mode 3 and mode 4. Either comprehensive coaching, okay, accelerated thesis consultancy, we call it comprehensive coaching for thesis or publication or proposal, or they will go directly into content editing for special cases. Mode 1 and mode 2, very rare. Most of them always mode 3 and mode 4. Okay, so don't forget about that. Now, how far can you go in terms of review papers? I just shown you just now 2 review papers. One was African Journal, also Web of Science. One more was Frontiers, also Web of Science Q1. And this is more extravaganza journals. This is extreme journals. Okay, these are some of our best track records that we have successfully achieved. Okay, from UTM, Renewable Sustainable Energy Reviews, Q1 Impact Factor 16.799, ranked number 1, narrative review. Another one from UPM, Q1 Impact Factor 16.0, ranked number 2, narrative review. Web of Science. This one from my very good friend Parvez, conceptual paper, narrative review, conceptual paper. This is one of a kind. Not everyone can get this. This one we worked very hard for this paper. Many revisions, many revisions. Okay, Impact Factor 10.8. Then we have engineering paper, systematic conceptual review, Q1 Impact Factor 7.1, rank number 9. Okay, is it possible? How do I know it's possible? Because even I have done it in my PhD and during my postdoc. This is my own review paper. Okay, in IEEE wireless communication, Q1 Impact Factor 12.777. Okay, this is my own paper along with many of my colleagues from the UK. Okay, now, next important item, review article checklist. Now, let me reiterate. I've already taught you how you must write review paper, what you must do in a review paper, when to write the review paper, and how far you can go in terms of review paper. And not only that, we have already covered Scopus, Web of Science, how to choose journal, and how far you can go. Now, when you write a paper, how to know that you're going on the right direction? This is the checklist. Okay, ideal review article, less than ideal review article. Ideal, let's forget this. We don't want less than ideal. We don't care about less than ideal. We want ideal. We want perfection. So ideal review article, the review is thorough, including all relevant scholarly and empirical outlets. You must check. The review is honest, highlighting strengths and weaknesses of the research stream. Check. The review provides an insightful synthesis of the literature, reporting key themes in the research stream. Check. The review highlights unique insights that would not be apparent by reading a single scholarly or empirical article. That means not limited, very, very widely done. Check. The review covers a hot topic, updates an earlier review or established research stream. Okay, hot topic. Check. The review is interesting, potentially bridging disciplinary backgrounds, methodological approaches, and other potential divisions between academic members. Check. The figures and tables provide concrete and specific calls for future conceptual empirical efforts. Check. So if you don't need to do all of it, but at least some of it must be done. Not all of it. Sometimes not all papers can do all of it. I'm not bothered about this because I know you guys can definitely do better than this. Okay, this is not what we want. Okay, so this is a checklist. Later, if you need the checklist also, you can let me know. Okay, I can give you the checklist. When you're writing your review article, it will be very helpful. Okay. Now, systematic review processes. Doctor, when I go through Prisma template, there's so many things they're asking. I don't even know what to address in Prisma. So complex. How to write systematic review? I know it's very complex. That's why what I did, I have simplified the whole systematic literature review in 12 simple steps. Okay, in 12 simple steps. You can download this diagram in my Telegram group. Now, let me ask again, who haven't joined my Telegram group yet? Who? Who's still sitting here figuring out whether should I join my Telegram group or not? Who is that person? Because later on you can go and download this diagram. I want to tag in Telegram group, but please let me know anyone struggling to join Telegram group. I will try to help. Okay, I will try to help. These are the very simple 12 steps you can follow, and you don't even need to refer to Prisma protocol anymore. This is more than enough. When I write paper, I only refer to my own processes. This is a variation of Prisma, which will fulfill the requirement, nothing to worry. Okay, so step 1, formation of research questions or problems, which is very straightforward. Then you do a preliminary search to validate your systematic review, whether it's viable to do or not. Set the inclusion, already joined, I want to join. Okay, for those who haven't joined, here is the link again. Where is that? Okay, here is the link again for you to go and join. Okay. Step number 3, set the inclusion exclusion criteria. I have a template for this on how to set your inclusion exclusion criteria. Go and download from a Telegram group. Search strategy, keywords used, Boolean operators, and filters. This one you can go and look at my Web of Science and Scopus class, also in the playlist. Then move to full text screening, apply inclusion exclusion. Then after abstract screening, you screen title and the full text. First abstract, then full text. Okay. Thank you, Prema, for tagging a friend. After all this time you're tagging, thank you so much. For those who haven't tagged your friends yet, please do tag your friend. Okay, so they can come and join. This will be very important for those who are struggling with systematic review. Okay. Then number 6, write the protocol. What is this protocol? This one, the protocol. Okay, this is the protocol. These are all the protocols I've given here already, Prisma protocol. You can fill this up. You can use it. This is from Prisma website itself. You can just reword it, redesign it however you wish to. Okay, it's all here. Then step number 5, then we come here, number 9, manual search by forward and backward snowballing. Then we go into quality assessment based on specific criteria decided by authors. Then number 11, start reviewing all the selected papers. And number 12, produce literature matrix. Systematic review process is done. Then you can just continue writing. That's it. Okay. This diagram also, you can find it in my Telegram group in case if you want a reference. Type systematic review and you can find it. Let me just tag it. Here you go. Okay. So systematic processes. Okay. I've tagged it for you guys to make your life easier. Make use of it. Okay. Now, how many papers can we generate from a thesis? This is a normal question that I get all the time. This is Dr. Ramesh that we coached, we consulted, and he graduated almost on time. Almost on time. So we coached, consulted, paraphrased, and proofread the whole thing. Okay, this is an education-related PhD thesis. Just recently he graduated, and he in total published 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 papers. 9 papers that we coached and consulted along with the thesis. Okay, along with the thesis. So that is the minimum that you can do actually from a thesis. You can do way more than that. I've even went up to 14 papers from a thesis. I've done that before. I don't want to name, but 14 papers from a thesis. So it's definitely possible but you must make sure that your thesis or proposal is very, very well written. It's concrete enough. Okay. And it's definitely doable. Apart from coaching and consulting, under coaching and consulting, what we normally do, we do publication content editing. That's why we know so much. Okay, Scopus and Web of Science. Not only me, I have over 114 consultants now actually. Added 2 new more recently. On various areas, linguistic, language, education, social science, business management, human resource, information system, information technology, computer science, not so many. Engineering, I have physics, energy, power, many different areas, many different areas. Okay, so we can always focus on that. And not only that, we can also coach you for proposal defense and also your thesis examiner response. That means your proposal defense comments and your Viva comments as well. Then for those who are starting off, we can focus on from PhD proposal all the way to defense consultancy. We can coach you through the whole processes. Defense and Viva preparations also, we can coach you. Thesis to journal conversion, one of our best-selling services, like what I've taught you today. And chapters 4 and 5, data analysis and interpretation. Basically, the whole spectrum. Okay? So that we can do. And last but not least, don't forget, for those who are going towards their thesis and proposal defense, make sure you proofread. And that's what you get out of paraphrasing, proofreading, editing, and structuring. This actual review paper, systematic literature review. You can see Prisma here, the word Prisma. This is a systematic literature review paper. This is none other than Dr. Harold's paper. He's very well known systematic literature review area. Okay, this is his first systematic review paper that that he wrote and we paraphrased. Mirror, mirror on the wall, what climate change adaptation strategies are practiced by the fishermen of all? Now it's no more 7, I think now it's already 9 or 11 impact factor. This is Journal of Cleaner Production. Okay, and for those who are writing thesis and proposal, don't forget we are offering up to 30% off proofreading, translation, formatting services, and we are the one and only language warranty provider for proofreading and paraphrasing lah. So journals, you get up to 10 and 20% off depending on page count. For proposal and thesis, when it crosses more than 100 pages, you get 30% off. And all of it, you get language warranty. Literally what language warranty is, when you go for proposal defense, you finish your defense, you come out, your examiner says, language needs to be improved. You go to Viva, you come out, your examiner says, language needs to be improved. You submit to journal, reviewers come back with all the comments, they say, language needs to be improved. What you'll be thinking, I already sent to proofreader. Will that guy recheck for free? I have to pay again all that money. You don't need to. Proofreading by UK PhD provides language warranty. You don't need to repay. But terms and condition, you shouldn't make any changes after proofreading. If you don't make any changes and you submit our original copy, you are covered by warranty. No need to worry. Okay? All right? And today's free notes, I'm going to share with all of you. Okay? And you guys going to go and request those notes. Conceptual paper Q1, rank number 7 paper in the world, Wiley Business Strategy and Environment. My own paper I published last year, MDPI, okay, Q1. Scoping review conceptual paper. I'll give you the sample also. I'll email to you guys. Okay, and last but not least, I will also give you 4 different templates, okay, under systematic review protocols. All these I will email to you. What you need to do is go and visit, go and visit my, let me, proofreading by PhD. One moment. Let me tell you how to request for the website. So, so if you type down proofreading by PhD on Google, you can see our location here. This is our office, and that's our review on Google. So you go down further, you can go to our website here, proofreadingbyphd.com. Okay, so that's our review, and that's where we are located, and that's our website. That's the number. Okay, so click the website. Okay, you will arrive in my website. Go down, all the way down. Here, fill this up. Your full name, your contact number, your email address. Here you select consultancy, not services. Don't worry. You scroll down, you type others and workshops. You name here notes for review paper. Okay, remember, type in the Google proofreading by PhD. I've given the phrase already. Once you type proofreading by PhD, you will see this. Okay, so this is the phrase. I've given that already. Then you can go and look for my website here. Okay, and then from there, because some people lost the link, so I give the keyword itself to search. So this is where you can go and request for all the notes from today. Why this is important? Because you will have a benchmark paper. When you write your review paper, you can know this is the kind of paper I should write. And then you can start writing based on that. Okay, so at least you know scoping and systematic is almost the same. Okay, and then this is, that is narrative review. So I give you both samples, and on top of that, I also give you systematic protocol that you can reuse. You can just put in all the numbers based on inclusion exclusion criteria. All right, and don't forget, we have final class coming up on 30th of March, choosing theoretical framework before we go into April. Okay, for those who want to join my next class, this is the link. Okay, this is the link for theoretical theoretical framework class. Okay, theoretical framework class. That is the link for you to go and register. I can see many requesting for the notes already. I will send to you guys in due time. After the next class, 30th March, I will send you all the paper. Okay, so the link is here for 30th March class. Choosing finding theoretical framework. For those who are struggling with proposal, make sure you come to this class. Okay, I've shared the link already. Now, Karyuti, can you please explain when should we have a co-author? Are proofreaders co-authors? No, proofreaders are not co-authors. I am only co-author because I am part of the paper. I write the paper. I do the search. I do the whole ideation. Okay, they're not supposed to be co-authors if they do not contribute. Okay, all right. Sophie, may I know what may range price consult paper from thesis with you? Okay, so I would rather answer you that on my WhatsApp. So this is my link to WhatsApp. Okay, so I'll share it here. And then we have another question down here, or Sophie as well. Okay, Sophie, I've given you the link coming up very soon. So that is the link. Okay, so for the rest, don't forget to go and register for the class. Thank you very much, Munjurul. Thank you for joining today again. Eid Mubarak to all of you. Okay, selamat berpuasa. Thank you very much. This 1 month, focus on progress. Okay, so that all of you can go back and celebrate peacefully and happily. Please progress. This 1 month is very crucial to progress. Okay, so that once you come back after holiday, after very nice Raya Eid celebration, you can have a peace of mind. You don't need to be worried. Okay, so no problem. Thank you very much, Karyuti. No problem, Karyuti. We are still here and we can still help you. Don't worry about it. So thank you very much, everyone. Any questions before you guys leave? Please type down your questions. After my lunch, I'll reply to all your questions. Okay, so you can ask all the questions there. Okay, so thank you very much, and see you guys all soon. Okay, thank you.